I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I've heard of that.
Yep. You can use it as part of your diet, but you can't rely on it.
Right.
You have to eat fatty meat. In other words, pig or beef or
Moo.
What about duck? Isn't
duck has
somewhat
got
fatty?
a lot of fat in it. Chicken has got a lot of fat in it. Both of those are good. You can't starve if it's your only thing you're eating.
Gotcha.
Because fat is energy.
Fat is
Yes.
energy, and there's very specific amino acids in it that you
Mhm.
have to have.
Yep.
A rabbit doesn't have them.
Yeah, and I almost got in an argument the other day. The guy at work, he long story short, he's out there, and he was telling me that you know, to bring your vibration to a higher frequency, and
Oh,
we'll
I
talk
met
about
those
that.
types before.
Yeah, well, we'll
Oh, I
talk about that
fucking
some
hate
other time. But
those.
anyway, he said, you're going to have to go to an all vegan diet. I said, dude, you have to have meat. No, you don't. No, you don't. I said, dude, you have to. There are
Well, even
certain
farther
amino
out then.
acids present
God.
that are not present in vegetables. You have
Yeah.
to have it. You've got these canines for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Calliope is healthy though, because she eats meat, eggs and fish. That's why she's okay.
And they're
she is a
getting-
vegan.
They're getting fats from that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You're getting those
Yeah.
amino acids that
Oh,
you
I didn't
need
know
from those
that.
items.
I
Yes.
was taught when I was in high school and stuff. They taught us. Well, actually, it was more like middle school when they taught us this, but that we're omnivores.
We
I'm
are.
not sure if that's what they, taught
Uh-huh.
20, 30 years before I was in there, but I know that's not what they teach now.
Yeah.
They're
No,
pushing
we
that
are
vegan shit
omnivores.
hard. Mhm.
We actually have a diet closer to what bears eat.
Yep.
To stay healthy.
All right. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but we went live already. These are some of the background conversations that we have. Just to give you guys like a little glimpse of what goes on in our thoughts or in our discussions before we go live.
I would have been here
anyways,
earlier.
We're
but
glad
my
you're
audio was
here.
fucking up.
That's okay. I just barely managed to get in here before live time. Murphy's been targeting me.
Yeah.
Murphy's.
I'm in his crosshairs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, earlier today I was going to go do some shopping and went out to the garage, got in my car, turned it on, no turnover.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Battery.
Yep.
The cold drains your battery. Yep.
And there was nobody in my building that I at least know or trust enough. And so I called the cab company $50 for a fucking jump.
Oh.
Ouch.
I should have called AAA because then it would have went straight to my car insurance bill.
Yeah, and I've got roadside service on my insurance, so I just would have called them for a jump. I had that happen last summer. I didn't know it, but I had activated the trunk lid, and the trunk doesn't always open, but it'll turn the light on.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I had a
know what
very
happened.
13-year-old body in mine. Yeah. I
You
got
had
a
a
jump and went
13-year-old
direct.
body?
Yeah, body. Battery. Once he came over and got me started, I went directly to the parts store and changed the battery in the parking lot.
Man, last winter, I had to swap out my batteries twice. Like, they sold me a bad battery. Like,
It happens.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you guys, when it comes
3 months,
to
it
those,
did.
yeah, when it comes to those, if you're not buying the outrageously priced batteries, you're kind of fucking up by the numbers.
You're talking about the ones with the high cold cranking amps?
Well,
No.
not necessarily. It's the quality. So, like, there's a certain type of battery that Honda uses for their motorcycles, and I shit you not, I have the same fucking battery that when I bought it brand new, and it's 2025, and it still fires right up.
Right. Well, the battery that I had was the original one from the dealer.
Yeah.
And of course, mine was a rental that I bought from Hertz, but it still had the original battery in it. But yeah, that thing was 13 years old. What I did, I always go with the mid lines. Don't get the bottom basement cheapy, because that one's going to fail on you every frickin' time. And don't go with a recondition either, because they'll fail on you within a couple of months.
I think that's AutoZones. They're reconditioned.
Yeah.
And it used to
What
be
I've
you could get a
done-
reconditioned battery and they'd last for years. Used to be.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
What I've done, I've actually bypassed AutoZone and all the stores. I went to Academy, it's a sporting goods store, and just went to got one of their marine batteries with like rated, their deep cycle that are rated. I think mine's close to 1,000 cold cranking amps. It's a bit more than what my truck needs to get turned over by about 250 amps or so. But
it's a lot.
Well. Considering that I had it like on the stock battery last year and it died twice after trying to get it cranked off, I just went to
cranked off.
I went, yeah, yeah. I went a little overboard with that, but yeah,
hey,
I figured it worked.
Hey, Outlaw, I know you're a huge NASCAR fan.
Yeah,
man.
But I got to tell you, you have got to see these changes, these pit stops. Oh, come on, this thing's being a bastard. I'll pull it up when it comes up.
all right.
I don't want to behave on me. I'm running ad blocker, so it's deliberately stalling me.
Oh, dude, all you gotta do is get a pie hole.
Yeah. Or hell, even Orbot VPN will.
Some of them are better than others, but yeah. No, I've got a pie hole that I built. $30 worth of freaking equipment. You just got to maintain it. And you got to have a little bit of knowledge on Linux. But.
NASCAR changed the 5 lug pattern to the single lug.
Yeah, watch this, man. Your mind's gonna get fucking blown.
You only have to do. You can only do this for about maybe a little less than a minute at a time. God damn!
Actual fun.
I beg your finest fucking pardon.
Yeah, they get better, man.
Damn. How long can we do this before we get dinged?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Probably ought to stop now. We're well over 20 seconds.
All right, my bad. All right, I can unpresent it. I'll get to the biggest, the
we
fastest
can see
one.
the majority of it on the Rumble side. But Adrian, do you understand how much of their day they are eating?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're spending about 60% of their waking hours eating food.
Yeah, all the large herbivores, especially.
And that was that guy's argument at work. He was like, look what they live off of, and I'm like,
look how much they do, and what they do.
And on top
of
that,
our stomachs are. We don't have the same thing that vegetarian animals have, where they can process all the countermeasures that plants have, because plants don't want to be eaten except for the few that literally have a life cycle that's parasitic with like birds or bottom
that, or
animals.
it's their primary method of spreading seed.
Because tomato, it's a nightshade.
Yeah,
a lot of people can't.
Mustard is too.
Yep.
Or
potatoes.
Yeah,
potatoes
cabbage,
are a nightshade.
Yeah, cabbage. Actually, a lot of your plants, broccoli, stem from mustard genetically.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and they're all nightshades.
Yep.
Yeah, all we ended up doing was take one plant and then selectively breeding it for certain qualities. Like if you want the leaves, then you get cabbage. If you want the stems, I guess you get broccoli. And there you go.
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle.
Yep. Now, and the other thing is too that everybody misses is herbivores aren't exclusively herbivores.
Oh no, I've seen.
Get into the dark side.
Eat snakes.
Yep. Deer will eat anything.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They actually will go after carrion sometimes. I've seen them eat birds.
Yep.
It's not their primary source, but they will do it.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, their biology is designed for plant, but just like, what is it? Bears.
Yep.
Bears are
Bears will eat anything. They're
more
like
herbivore than they are carnivore, I believe,
Mhm.
because they can only be carnivore during certain times of the year when
it's an opportunity, actually, Sean.
Yeah, when that food is available.
Yep. If
But
it's
they'll eat
available, they'll eat it whenever
berries.
it's available.
A lot of your animals are all opportunistic.
Yep.
Yes.
Squirrels are terrible, man.
Yeah.
Those
Well, they
fucking things
do.
are scary, fucking evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you finally gave me an excuse to use this.
Mhm.
Also, we got I've uploaded a couple new ones.
Oh, no,
Let's see.
Y'all
Hey,
like
we
my
need to give Callie. We need to give her a slaps rigged animation.
A slaps rigs animation.
Yeah, because he just farted on Callie. So yeah, we need to give her a special animation she can trigger.
Well, we kind of can do it. It's just going to be gender swapping a little bit.
Let us pray the pimp's prayer. Lord, please pray for the soul of this bitch and guide my pimp hand and make it strong, Lord, so that she might learn a hoe's place. Amen.
Amen. Yeah.
Woo!
Y'all like my mantra?
Oh, shit. I got a call coming in.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy,
Uh-oh.
No one likes my mantra that I got?
I can't read it. What's it say?
Make dueling great again.
Make do. Oh yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
I guess we ought to put up the other banner though.
I mean, let's be honest. If dueling was great again, how polite would people be?
Well, there was
Would that be Mugda?
Who in the fuck? Oh. No, there was a YouTube thing I saw a little while ago, and all they got to do is just bring that back. They used wax pellets for projectiles.
Yeah,
For
that worked.
dueling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
You can do some damage, but it's not likely to kill you from 20 paces.
At that point, just use airsoft or paintball.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Just turn it up.
It used to be you could freeze your paintballs and you really screw somebody
Hey,
up.
I got a funny one on that one. So back when paintball was big, myself and two of my cousins, they were brothers. We their grandmother had a plot of large trees that was just perfect for running from tree to tree, shooting at each other. And it was wintertime when we were doing this. And the oldest one, he run out from a tree, and I'd already had him in my sights, and he ran, and I popped him in the back like about 5 times, and he's like, "Hey man, stop, man! Them things are fucking frozen, man." We pulled up his shirt, and that dude, he had huge whelps.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll bet.
He's like, "All right, we're done."
There we go. Got that up. Yep. Definitely. Definitely. Wayne Brady's going to have to choke a bitch.
Oh man, I forgot about that skit.
I just loved it when he was going up and shooting people and freaking old Chappelle out. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was good stuff, man. That was one of his best skits.
You playing with your frozen balls.
hey, we were the king of
Callie.
Oh yeah.
What? Don't make us put you in the corner.
Oh no, we're talking about frozen paintballs. Yeah, they changed the formulation on them so they don't freeze now, so you can't do that anymore.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I bet you if you tried, you could.
Well, yeah, you just you put them in frozen nitrogen. They're gonna freeze.
Yeah, or dry ice.
Dry ice would be pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, she wants to go to the corner.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, but she wants somebody to go there with her.
Like that. Well, that's gonna have to be Phil.
Well, here. No, she doesn't.
No corner. Oh God. We'll see. We will see. Oh yeah, I was talking about a couple of new cutaways we got. Thank you for sending me this one, Dak.
With a little bit of tism comes a little bit of fun. If you got a bit of tism, well, you're not the only one, because they say that it's a spectrum that everybody's on. And a little bit of tism, tis a mighty bit of fun.
Oh God, I haven't seen that in years.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I think we'll get some use out of that because we've got some tisms sometimes.
Yeah, especially if Jimmy shows up. Oh fuck.
And we got a new intro for somebody. I stole it from his intro. I won't play the whole thing, but if he shows up, we'll play the whole thing.
Who is that for?
Yeah.
That's Baddies.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his well, it used to be the intro to his stream.
By the way, I got a question for you, Sean.
Yeah.
I'm curious in the thumbnail, who's the giant cock? Am I the giant cock?
That's
Please?
supposed to be you want to be?
Yeah, I'm a huge dick, man.
Oh, you know what? I got something for that. I just need to find out which tab it is now. Fucking hell. I loaded so many for things for the show.
You always
Come
overload.
on. Well, it's best to have it ready instead of going to search for it and waste time, but it's kind of happening anyways at the
I
moment.
forgot. I needed to pull up that one for Heather O. That one's freaking hilarious. Yeah, we could probably get away with playing the whole thing of that because she ain't gonna strike us.
She won't, but what will happen is YouTube will. Because they'll use their algorithm, or it'll be one of those people that was a copyright claim on behalf of the creator.
It don't always work like that, Sean, because I have some posted videos of me riding motorcycles, and someone stole one of my videos without asking. And I don't really care if they use my videos, but at least credit me for it.
Yeah.
They didn't even bother to do that at all. And I called them out on it, and they didn't even apologize. So I was like, all right,
no,
because
they think they're fine. They think it's okay to just go and steal other people's stuff. It's okay to just take a portion of it, make it part of your show, but just to do a straight up re-upload or a straight steal, no. Okay,
So,
here I found
in the private.
Oh, you got something for me to bring up later?
Well, in the privates, there it is. When you're ready.
All right, we'll bring this up. It'll have to go kind of quick because this is a bit risky for YouTube, but we will see it.
Oh, that's it.
Nah.
Hey, sorry, it's cold out there. I thought you said to come in. I'm here for our date. Fucking bitch.
Oh, dear God.
Especially because they show what it is before he comes in the door. Yeah. Holy fuck. Fucking bitch.
you might be okay on that one, Sean.
I think it's close enough that we'll be fine, but we will see. I mean, what's the worst they're going to say? Delete it, please?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they may give us a hit for it, but
I don't know. I think if you ever get to the size of 100,000 subscribers, yeah, you might get dinged then.
But work wore me out.
I'm not going there. That could be taken so many ways, Callie.
Oh, I know, right?
Yep, in the butt, in the hoo-ha.
Hey, what's your line of work? Hey, can I get your number? Oh fuck!
I thought that was the idea,
Somebody
Tommy.
likes Maddie's intro. Nice. Oh, his intro for you. Oh, I don't know if I've seen it. I probably have. I just can't recall it.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. The farting woman.
So I'm going to go over here because I will neglect Rumble if I don't fucking remind myself. So Adrian just replaced my battery last week. Good on you. Was your battery cold crank rating? I don't know because it's still the original battery for the vehicle.
How old is
But since it's old now. It's a 2014 Dodge Start.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But
batteries last about 5 years. In all reality, the ones
Okay.
that
Yeah.
last longer, you just got lucky.
But for the majority of that, I've been working remotely, so I don't travel very often.
Mm-hmm.
Recent bunch of batteries from China are garbage.
Yep.
China.
By the way,
That's all you have to say is China.
actually, that's not 100% true. China has shockingly been coming out with the best electric motors on the market. And I think they're trying to claw their way into the battery segment. Obviously, they're not the best, but they are refining themselves. They're getting good.
They probably
Well-
stole it from Tesla because Tesla operates out there, but we do know that in order to do business in China, you have to surrender your intellectual property.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
Right.
That's a no go. There's no way.
Yeah, no, that's why if I ever do a business or anything like that, I will never do business with China. Or I'll never ship out there. I'll never have an office out there. No, maybe I'll buy from them because they're good at getting bulk goods and cheaper. Maybe not so much now with tariffs, but they used to.
Yeah.
Depends on
I
what
thought
it is.
about that. Yeah, I had an opportunity to get like all-in-one monitor PCs, get a shipment of 50 of them, but the initial investment was going to be like $5,000 for the product, and then there was probably going to be another $2,000 for shipping and fees and shit like that. But $5,000 for 50 units that I could sell at easily $1,000 a piece.
So one of my other cousins, him and his wife, she's from China. She was born in China, and she was doing that very kind of thing.
The drop ship type thing.
And yeah, she's not doing it anymore. She was making like $100,000 a year doing it.
Yeah.
Drop shipping kind of dropped off as people started realizing that if what is it? There's no customer service.
No,
because you go back to the person you bought it from, and they're like, "We've got nothing to do with. We're just a reseller."
Yep.
Right.
You
Well, the other thing,
the manufacturer who is all the way in China, and of course, they're never going to speak English to you.
No. Well, the other thing that's happened, guys, is that China has levied a huge amount of taxes on that because they're failing horribly right now on revenue collection. Oh yeah, they are just chewing up all of the drop shippers like you wouldn't believe.
To say nothing of their own population.
Yeah, well, is their population. They're all drop shippers.
Right.
Yeah, it's gotten terrible there.
I've heard they're like since the coup in 19, like since the coup in 2020, their population peaked in 2019. And they still haven't recovered. And with the one-child policy only being repealed in the last 5 or so years, they're done for. We just haven't seen it yet.
No, they're quickly falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what is it? In the last maybe 5 to 6 years, they have had somebody run out with $20 billion worth of. It was part of the real estate scheme that was going on that they had. Somebody in one of the companies ran away with $20 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all?
And they can't recover it.
Wow.
And then there is the houses that these guys are paying mortgages on houses that aren't finished and haven't been finished for years.
And aren't livable. they won't be living in them at all because
And
the
they're
building that
demolishing
they're
them
in,
now
yeah, they're
because there's
falling
nothing
apart.
for them to do.
Mhm.
There is the tariffs that are going on that's hurting their economy.
Mhm.
There is a boycott that they're not paying. Yeah, for the mortgages that they weren't doing or weren't what is the word I'm looking for? They're not finishing up. They're not paying it. They're not paying their insurances anymore.
Mhm.
And in China, that's a very risky thing to do.
Well, and that's why they were trying to institute that whole social status
score.
thing. And it really doesn't matter now because everybody's so in the hole.
But it
What are you
it
gonna? I'm already a
does
fucking debtor, so I have no social status.
it
Fuck you.
does hampers the people ability to travel,
Yes.
Yeah.
not just out of country, but just to go to another city on a bus
Mhm.
or on
Right.
a train.
Yep.
If your score is not high enough, you can't go. They have to refuse your
Mhm.
service or your patronage.
That's
Or your
pretty
or
much
your
already what's happening over there in Europe from the
Europe's
looks of
got
it.
a very similar situation happening. Yep.
Kelly, they can't. There's no
Yeah.
money there. Some bigwig executive literally ran off with all of their liquidity.
Mhm.
and it makes you wonder where that money is going because it's been happening here for a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Black
where's all this
market
money
or
going?
black ops.
I don't know.
Oh, it's definitely going into war funds.
Lots of things are contracting. Oh yeah, they could be.
Yep.
Speaking of pet food, you know who's the biggest producer of them?
China,
Mars.
Mars.
candy
Yeah.
company.
Mars Incorporated.
Yeah,
You
they're
talking about
also the largest.
the company that makes the candy bar?
Yep.
Yep.
No, Mars.
No,
Mars is who makes.
it's not just candy bars or pet
Yeah.
food. They are also own the majority of veterinary clinics in the country.
Yeah.
Mars
Mars
They
is a
are
very
digging, they're
large.
diversifying all their
Mhm.
manufacturing.
Hershey
Mars
did too.
owns. Mars is who owns M&M's, Milky Way, Snickers,
Yeah.
Skittles. They make pedigree dog food. They own Whiskas cat food.
Mm-hmm.
They
Altoids.
own shit ton. They own the gum, like extra, and I think double mint
Altoids.
gum.
Yeah, they make
Yeah.
Altoids as well.
And they've got a black woman CEO.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. They made her gay and they put a chick in it. Put a chick in it and made her gay. Yep.
Yep.
Was the previous CEO a redhead?
Mm-hmm.
If you know, you know.
Oh God.
If you know, you know.
I'm staying away from
Well,
that.
that's good. AI can't fucking do maintenance.
Yeah, dude, I was into that.
even scrubbing floors, I don't think AI in a robot could actually do it.
Well,
Hey,
look at where Roomba is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Fucking
know if
chapter
Roomba
11.
is
And they're
great.
owned by
Oh,
the
really?
Chinese now. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Just this
Roomba
last
failed?
week. Roomba.
Well, we'll see
filed
it
for
in some of the
chapter 11.
videos I got. Roombas are more better suited for autonomous weapons than they are as cleaners.
I know
Right.
what you're talking about. Let's pull it up, man. Pull it up.
Oh, we'll pull it up later. But yeah. Oh, we will briefly talk about this because I know we like talking about it, but we'll try to keep it YouTube friendly on it. To all those people demanding that the gun grabbing start, fucking stop.
Oh God. They're so stupid.
I
Well, the
think,
title of the show is "Don't Let a Good Crisis Go to Waste."
Well, isn't
Tommy, you're being very generous. Calling them stupid is actually a compliment.
I said they are so fucking stupid.
That's a
As
compliment.
in, was it the Sofa King?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
I
think
gotta
my
get a
sofa.
clip of that too.
I think my sofa's got more intelligence than those idiots.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
I mean, a lot of people are trigger happy until they're not.
Mm-hmm.
until they're in the middle of it.
Right.
Yeah, until they're the ones taking fucking rounds at them.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Here we go. I found it. I'm gonna have to record this later. Turn that into a cutaway.
Read from sheets. I am Sofa King.
Sofa King.
We Todd it.
We Todd it.
I never could get into that show, but that's
I couldn't
funny.
either. I never did like it.
I'll have to go back and watch it one of these days because it's for every time I have seen it, it's just utter stupidness.
It doesn't change, dude, and it doesn't get any better.
Yeah, but that's what a lot of people have been asking for a long time now. Is
Well,
just
it's because they're retarded.
They want something to relate to.
Exactly.
And
Don't
shows like that
give
are
them what
relatable.
they want.
Yep.
No, they think, well, no, because they've got to make sure everything has a quota of LGBTQ plus extra asterisks, etc.
We need to start anytime we get one of those fuckers in here or in any of our streams or any of our things that we do. We need to start spamming it with freaking scientific formula. You know, E equals MC squared, and start going into uncertainty principle and do Schrodinger's cat and all this shit. And they're just going to go, I didn't like this. And they'll leave. And we ain't got to deal with them.
That's basically what RGE is advocating for. Is anytime something like that happens, you spam them with what makes them angry, and they'll leave.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is. What if they're upset about, he uses like anime and stuff as an example, but shit like that.
Well, RGE, man, he don't give two fucks.
No.
That's for damn sure. And I've gotten to where I just can't watch his episodes unless it's the end of it or his cuts.
It's
very
just gaming
repetitive shit. Yeah, it's just gaming shit over and over. I don't care about your Hogans, dude, and you pull them. Fuck off.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
I've never seen any of them.
Well, he's good. He's not a bad dude. He's really intelligent and he's funny, but it's just the same shit over and over and over again. And then he's bitching about some game studio doing this or doing that, or because he's in the industry.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, it's what he is. He's a game developer. He's one of the fix-it guys on the back end. He's a core coder type.
I thought
think
he
he's
was
a core coder.
All I've ever heard him say was he was just a code monkey. I don't know what exactly he was doing.
He's a core
that's scripting. Yeah,
he's a core coder. He's the one that makes the back end shit work, so that the rest of the idiots that all they can do is WYSIWYG shit. If you guys know what WYSIWYG is, what you see is what you get. That's what it stands for.
Okay.
So yeah, he makes all of their crap work while they do the app. Oh, look, pretty picture. Oh, it'll be right here, and that means that you can open up this option menu that gives you this. Well, he's the one that's got to make all the shit connected and work.
Write it in the code that hopefully works.
So they dream it up, and then he has to make it happen.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And it still works that way, even with all these AI fucking bullshit things going on.
Well, that's why I liked when I was experimenting with game design. I started with Video Game Maker just to make a Pong game, just to see what it's like. And I'm like, this is stupid simple. But what Game Maker does and what these game engines do is they create an interface for you to do more plug and play.
Right, like Unity or Unreal Engine, all of that is you're seeing the front end of it.
Unreal and their widget system. I'm like, oh dear God, this is fucking awesome because I could see what things are supposed to be. They're like modules or nodes. But what you don't realize is the 1,000 lines of script that is in the background that if you look up, you bring up the source code window and you see what's there. If you know the scripting, you could edit it. I don't suggest doing it unless you're very well versed, or if you're doing an entire experimentation.
Well,
you
for
might break
anything
something
Unreal,
and reinstall.
Yeah. Well, if you get into anything Unreal Engine and you get into the code windows, into the source code, and you start messing with that, you'll never fix it. Don't do it.
Nope, because you
Just
don't
unless
even
you know and have been doing it for 10 years, don't fuck with that shit.
I thought the dog just barged down my door.
No, someone let your dog in.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Row.
Hey,
Bacon? Did you say bacon?
Bacon?
Hey, Ruru.
Roxy, what do you think of the state of things today?
My sentiments exactly, Roxy.
Yep.
My sentiments.
She really wants to go outside because we didn't have. Oh yeah, I said the words. You saw the ears perk.
Yeah. You better go take her out.
She wants her post dinner shit.
Yep. Don't keep her in the house and make her uncomfortable because she just gets loud and obnoxious, and I don't blame her.
Well, I can't say I like holding mine when I've got to go.
There's a reason your body says, "Get this out of me."
Right.
Yep.
And now.
Mm-hmm.
Not when you fucking feel like it.
Yeah. Not when you decide it's okay.
Right.
Get this shit out of here.
Oh my goodness.
Before I do it for you.
Yeah.
I hate that when that happens too, man.
Oh God.
Ain't nothing like a shark when you least expect it.
Yeah.
Sneeze. Ah, God! And then you're doing the what's his name? That congressman shuffle.
I remember that. That's funny.
Oh God, I'm not going to miss
Schumer
that.
or something like that.
No, that was he's in New York. I can't remember the guy's name. That fat fucking piece of shit. He's not going for re-election, so we won't have to look at him anymore.
Oh, what's his fucking name? I think I know you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about. He's a big rotund fucking slob, slick looking mob boss.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
Total piece of shit.
Damn it! Right there on my.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I can't remember.
Yeah. It's not McCain. He's dead.
Well, McCain, yeah, he's dead in the ground. Good for him.
Yep.
I did hear that Rob Reiner was kind of pissed because that's who's down there with him, and it's hot as hell. And they're all Democrats.
Yep.
Rob Reiner, dude. I mean, he may have been a great filmmaker, but you know,
he made some great films, and he was a great scriptwriter and probably a pretty damn good director because he made The Princess Bride. But he was crazy,
yes,
weirdo.
And what I'm getting at is, if any of you have ever watched All in the Family, and watched and listened to what Rob Reiner was saying on that show, he wasn't fucking acting.
No,
that's really who he was. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. His whole diatribe that he'd give him and Archie Bunker and put him in his place. Holy shit! Well, and Carol O'Connor was never actually Archie Bunker. He was not that person. He's just a good actor,
right?
Carol O'Connor was actually a hell of a nice guy and he was colorblind type guy, even though he was in the heat of the night. We've had this discussion, haven't we, Outlaw?
Oh, yeah.
That's not the man he was.
But yeah,
but he was a good actor.
That's what I was fixing to say. That's how good he was that you bought into the character.
Yep.
But when you watch All in the Family, and hear all Rob Reiner's rants on there, you know, you don't think nothing of it until, you know, you fast forward, you know, what, Obama era ish, when he really started coming out and showing how crazy he is. Yeah. He was never acting on that fucking show ever.
You ain't seen nothing yet, John.
Oh man. Animals. I'll have you know I'm the best squirrel there is.
I was hoping I was the giant cock on the table.
Well, you're going to have to change your background for that one.
Did you not see the thumbnail, Outlaw?
I have not. Not for this.
Go look at go look at it real quick. There's a giant cock on the
I got to pull it up too. I haven't seen it.
I hadn't looked
Who the
at it.
hell's the cock, man?
Well, since he called me a squirrel. Where's the squirrel? I don't see
That
the
one
squirrel.
looks familiar. Did we reuse it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Not like it would be the first time.
No. Man, I can't believe I missed your stream there the other day, Tommy. One about the electronics and shit.
Well, it didn't really go very far, but yeah, we were just talking, doing light shit, that's all we were talking about, and a little bit of programming prep. We didn't get too deep into it like I'd expected. I don't think Jackal or My Heart was in it all that much. We'll try to get something together again later on.
So basically, sorry, go ahead.
It's just we're still playing with it and trying to figure it out. And
phrasing.
Well, that's what you do. You play with your toys, guys. Yeah, whatever, Riggs. Fuck you. Here,
was that 3D printed thing you had, or what was that?
No, that's actually. This is you can buy these on Amazon for $20. This is it's a bunch of NeoPixels, which are 4-color LEDs.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're built on a platform, and then you actually have a stack of 5x5x5 is what it ends up being.
Was that Charlie Matrix? I think it's a Charlie Matrix, right? If I remember my terminology right.
It's kind of like that, but the NeoPixels, it all starts at one, and they're individually addressable.
Right.
So you can turn them on, different colors, different brightness, all of that shit with it.
Yeah. I never got around into that because, I was scouring Adafruit for years at one point, just looking for certain modules and stuff. And they always kept on, that was their biggest thing is putting out LEDs and NeoPixels and stuff like that at one point or another. And I just never could get into that side of the wearables, which is what they were marketing it to.
And they still do.
Yeah.
I need to get back into that. It's gotten a lot better. The WLED is one of the plug and play programs you can use now. You just got to do some changes on it through the code to make it work with whatever pixel you're using. And they've gotten a lot more user friendly.
Yeah.
But that's what Jackal's doing. He's wanting to put, fancy RGB lighting in his room. So that's what he's been working on.
What I wanted to work on is make a take a pair of long johns, right? Some like when it gets cold in the winter, and slap a couple Peltier coolers and temperature sensors and shit like that on there, basically to regulate the body temperature, so that way you're never really too cold or too hot. That's kind of where I wanted to go with that, but
and right now the technology is so bulky, it's hard to do. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I found a couple flexible ones, but God, man, they're expensive.
I don't think it's really worth it.
Well, the technology's not quite there yet.
No,
it's the biggest problem.
It's getting there.
Well,
we already had
honestly, I prefer a bulky pair of like long johns as to like 3 or 4 layers.
Yeah. Well, the big
I will
thing
have to
with
admit
your layers.
Go ahead.
I said the big thing with your layers, though, is you're building a system that allows you to wick your sweat away without soaking the clothing. That's your big trick. And
and also just hold the heat in.
Right. Well, they figured out that the Gore-Tex ain't great for that. You've got to really have a system for it. Gore-Tex is not your friend, if you ask me. Wool is much better.
Yeah, it's Gore-Tex is mainly like hydrophobic, right? It water repellent essentially.
Off, but it keeps it in.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest problem with the Gore-Tex shit.
Well, allegedly, it'll help it. Like in your boots, it's good to have Like
Mhm.
it'll help wick away some of the sweat on the outside. But I think they both have their place. I
Right.
personally wear wool socks. I've got them on right now, as a matter of fact.
Well, one of the tricks that the old timers use, it still works really well, is you throw a light cotton under. That's against your skin, 'cause it
Mhm.
wicks really well, and
Yeah.
then a wool over, and the wool will wick the sweat out too, but it keeps the heat in.
We used to have a
So you need to
trick
do
in
like a
the Army
3-layer
to
system.
wear
Right.
your dress socks and then wear your regular service socks.
Mm-hmm.
That way it gets sweat. It takes the sweat, puts it into regular sock, but you have the dress socks that've got slippage, so you're not creating blisters during your 12 miler.
Yep.
Yeah. Now
But also
felt.
the Arby's Gen 3 cold weather stuff, that's pretty good. It's got we call it the ninja suit. It's like silk lightweight.
Yep.
Um,
Silk is an
skin
excellent
to the skin
insulator.
barrier.
Mhm.
And then we had our polypropylene, which those are pretty good. And then we would we'd have the uniform go over. Then we have like 2 to 3 different kind of jackets. One is a light breaker or a windbreaker. Then you got the gray poofy for insulation. The Army actually did it pretty well. I'm surprised.
Yeah, most of the jackets that I'm, issued at or given by my job, for instance, right? It's all just 100% polyester. It rain soaks into it. I got to get some like spray on Gore-Tex or something.
Yeah, you Scotch Guard.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Scotch Guard's good for making it make the water run off of it instead of soaking into it.
Yeah.
You just have to retreat it every time you wash it.
God damn cat. So the dog or the cat? Now she's gonna go run away.
No.
She's at the door. You gonna come out? You gonna go out?
Meow.
No. No.
It's always
I think
Mal, guys.
she's like the dog. Every time this microphone comes up, we got to go bother Dad. Got to go bother him.
What are you wearing,
Yep.
Jake? State Farm? Khakis.
It's felt.
I remember that was actually one of the
felt
good
is like
commercials.
just pulled wool, right?
Felt is hair that's been pressed together, so it acts kind of like wool, but it's not wool. Wool is
I
woven.
got you.
She
Okay.
sounds
Felt
hideous.
is pressed.
Well,
Gotcha.
she sounds hideous. Well, she's a guy, so.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's the dog park. Have you guys caught that commercial?
The dog park?
The State Farm. Well, it's not State Farm. It's the Progressive.
Oh, Flo.
It's almost like
I
a
vaguely
rap.
remember. Yeah.
It's almost like a
Flo
rap, but she
Progressive.
says at the dog park, or it's the dog park, and it's the gal is just the deadpan, monotone.
Flo from Progressive.
It's one of her cohorts. It's not Flo. It's Marissa or Marissa. I don't know what the fuck her name is.
It's not that. I'm thinking. I know you talk about, but I'm picturing that AT&T woman who.
No,
bitching
not
about-
her.
No.
Yeah, now she's doing OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Everybody looks at my
So-
tits because your tits are huge and you wear tight, form-fitting clothing.
Oh yeah, what is it? She got upset too that people are objectifying her.
Oh yeah, now
You
she's
put
selling
yourself
OnlyFans.
on
Yeah.
OnlyFans. What did you think was going to happen?
You can't take these people seriously.
But
No.
if you guys remember Seinfeld, because I was forced to watch it years ago, when George Costanza changed the Yankee uniforms from what they were to wool, and they couldn't fucking play in wool.
Oh, because they were itching
They
so
were
much.
itching.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, I did not enjoy the wool uniforms in the Navy. I've still got them, and I can wear it. I don't have
Oh,
an allergy
yeah,
to
the
it.
Whatever
A lot
happened
of
to
people.
Whatever happened to
people-
Long Johns? Long Johns used to be popular.
Oh, they're still out there. You can
They're
still
still
get 'em.
around. They're just
Yeah, you can.
there's
I mean, well, the
other-
ones that are like in Walmart now, it's all like 100% polyester or a mix of
Yeah,
polyester, spandex, that shit.
I
they're
know
not
them
the good
long,
stretchy cotton shit anymore.
I know
Yeah.
them Long Johns used to be. God, the mighty them things were warm.
I think
Yeah.
the silk lightweights are far superior to long
They are.
johns.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
Especially with their wick away of moisture as well.
Long johns, I get cold in them because I sweat, and it keeps it in there, and they're just terrible.
Right. Yeah.
That's one of the things people forget about with layering in the winter is they'll overlayer and sweat, and that sweat can cause frostbite.
Yep.
Yeah.
It will
that
freeze.
That was something I hope to mitigate with the wearable thing with the Peltier cooler and all that stuff in there, was to keep the body temperature, position the Peltiers at specific places like at your ankles where you have good conduction to your heat, and that's where you radiate most of your heat out, or at your wrist, for instance. And that way it would keep your, I say core, but your extremities and stuff from getting too hot to where you're starting to sweat.
Right.
Yeah. So you're wearing thermal clothing for wintertime, and I guess if you configure it right, you could also do the opposite, because they're Peltier. You can run them in reverse and have them do like cool you off in the summertime.
Yep.
But
it just switch which side is the hot and cold. Yep.
Right. The biggest issue I've come up with is, how do I get it to where I can either absorb or disperse the heat without it being too bulky at that area?
Right.
Because the Peltier coolers,
Well, and they're so inefficient. That's the other problem with them. That's what they
I don't know if
they were using them on computers.
I don't know if on computers that makes sense, because you're trying to move a lot of heat really quickly. But I don't think that, because your body temperature only fluctuates a couple of degrees, and that's so I was thinking if you could isolate the outside from the inside via insulation, wool, whatever, cotton, maybe some kind of mix of multiple, some kind of composite, and you just have the Peltiers just move that couple degree heat.
God damn, Outlaw!
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah,
sounds like he's destroying the fucking kitchen.
While he's doing that, because we're picking it all up. He can unmute himself. He knows how.
Yeah, but have like 5 or 6 of those around your body at specific points to where you can move the heat around, and all you're doing is managing a couple degrees either way. So I don't think efficiency would be that big of a deal in that case.
What I suggest is, if you wanted to revisit this, is look into how the spacesuits are built. They actually use an air cushion to do all of that.
Ooh, that'd actually be interesting.
I know the aviation suits, they use water cooling, but that's because, or heating. In their case,
that's different because you're in an atmosphere. The ones I'm talking about, you're not. So what they do is they end up pressurizing the suit, and they heat and cool the air, depending on your situation. But you've got a constant air cushion around you, and that's one of the reasons that they're so hard to build. And they have, if you guys have ever heard stories about these guys that are on the 7-8 hour spacewalks, the gloves put so much pressure on your hands that a lot of astronauts lost their fingernails.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's how bad it was. But they're out there, they're dealing with little tiny screws and nuts.
And in the vacuum of space,
they've got this pressurized glove.
The pressure inside the suit, the air pressure, has to match or exceed. Well, it has to be like the equivalent of 1G, right? In order for you to
one atmosphere,
inside the suit,
which is sea level. Yeah, sea level atmospheric pressure. Yep.
Yeah,
but when you're in space, there is none. So the suit swells, and all of that is pushing down on you.
Right. So you got to pressurize the air
deep under the ocean,
because it's not, the suit itself isn't. I mean, it looks bulky, but that's because of the air pressure that they have to keep and maintain. Right. And that's partly why I think SpaceX was trying to get some kind of streamlined thing. I don't know if they ever succeeded in that or not. I haven't kept up with them.
They did.
We don't have the tech or materials to do something like that. That's nearly like a flight suit.
Well, now wait a minute. That's not true. Go back into the archives and look at the mission that Jared Isaacman, the second mission where he did the first commercial spacewalk with the SpaceX capsule, and you'll see the suit that SpaceX developed for that. And theirs is a lot more streamlined.
Which, congratulations to Jared. He finally
Yes,
got
he is
confirmed
the new
fucking nearly a
admin.
year later. He's the new NASA head.
Yep, he is the admin for NASA now, and I'm glad to see it. Though that guy's got to get his ears pinned back. Those things stick out way too fucking far.
Yeah, they do.
Man, he's got some big ears.
Was that
that's
because you think that was because of the flight? All the G forces.
Well, he flies fighter pilot stuff. Yeah, look at the suit.
Yeah,
here.
He's got the 12th largest air force in the world as a civilian.
Yeah, as a civilian,
Damn.
and he trains with the United States Air Force and Navy.
This is all background noise. It's gonna screech.
Yeah, this was that the third mission I think he was on, or second, one or the other.
Yeah.
But that
You can see how hard
look at
it
that
is for
suit,
him to
though.
move.
Mm-hmm. But
That's
look
a
how
lot better
much
than what we're used
how
to.
much how much more. Well, he's just got an umbilical. He doesn't have a pack like they do for the AVRs, the EVRs, the extra vehicle.
Because that one they could use to help assist their navigation on the craft.
Well, and the biggest thing they're trying to figure out now, and Collins Aerospace was one of the ones, now it's only Axiom that's doing it, was the spacesuits to be used on the moon. Because those have to have radiation hardening also.
Shielding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because what is it? Isn't there a rule that they can't go to the dark side of the moon due to navigation?
No,
they can't go to the dark side of the moon because the dark side of the moon's facing away from Earth, meaning that
no communication.
They don't have the communications network involved yet. That's why they don't.
Yeah, because there's no atmosphere for radio to bounce around the body.
Right. Well, that, and there's, even if they had an atmosphere, it'd be hit and miss.
Depending on where
get it to do it.
Yeah, where
you
you're
need
at.
Satellite. Well, and that's what they're working on, is a satellite network like Starlink orbiting the moon to be able to.
I would imagine the temperatures up there would be horrendous too if you're facing the sun.
Oh yeah,
on the proverbial dark side of the moon.
There's like no sweet spot for temperature on the moon. You're hitting an extreme of one side.
It's all an extreme, right?
All right.
Are you done destroying the kitchen, Outlaw?
Yeah, I had shit fell off my desk. I'm trying to catch it.
Yeah, you know, it's really, really bad when you don't put your mac and cheese pans away and they fall off the desk. So maybe you need to get a little better about that before we send a special message for your mother to come back and smack you in the head.
Hey, I was going to ask you, Tommy, have you ever heard of basalt fiber?
Salt fiber.
Basalt, as in the rock.
Salt fiber.
Basalt fiber.
I've heard of that. Isn't it like similar to like what is that?
Carbon?
Fiberglass or something like that?
So,
right?
Well, fiberglass is just literal glass strung out.
Yeah, silicon dioxide, right.
This is the same concept, but they're using basalt rock.
Huh.
Okay.
No, I hadn't heard about that stuff.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah, I just learned about it.
Welcome,
hey, Big Angry Phil.
Rock.
Yeah, apparently it's got like phenomenal insulating properties.
Yes.
Well, that makes sense because so does asbestos, and that's basically the same thing.
Well, no,
they're all silica based. I mean, they're all silica.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Salt has got a lot of silica.
Well, yes, it does, but it's asbestos is an actual element.
No, it's a
basalt is a conglomeration of different elements, and granite is very similar in some of those properties. I know that.
Yeah, that's true.
But basalt is literally volcanic rock.
Yes,
of course. So is granite.
Yeah.
Let's see. Basalt, volcanic igneous, primarily composed of calcium-rich pelagioclassy feldspar and proxene. I don't have no idea what the hell this stuff is.
But
and olivine, so it's all minerals.
They're minerals, yes.
Yeah,
easier to pulverize and mold it into something. than
Right. Basalt's
granite.
easier to work with than granite.
So basically,
Rich in iron and magnesium, makeup
Yes.
with low silica.
Mm-hmm.
so basically, they've been weaving this stuff into fabric.
Hmm.
And I forget whose channel I ran across. They were using it for something, and I think it was Not Hawk, the guy who always comes up with these crazy formulations. If if
I
none of
saw
y'all
that
have ever
one.
watched those, Not Hawk, you've got to watch that guy.
I saw that one on what is it, Aircrete?
Yes,
I'd really love to see some test of that, like structural test of that.
No.
He does the
worthless.
yeah. Well, he does the you know the heat or the temperature test of that. But if he's making cinder blocks from it,
Yep.
and it's essentially just cement with a shitload of air mixed to it, 50% air. How
Really?
how like useful is that as an actual building material?
It's terrible because
Right.
it's
Yeah.
it's so fragile. I can't speak. I'm gonna say flagell. What the hell's wrong with me?
It's
Like,
flagellant.
what is it? The videos
Phrasing.
out of Afghanistan from the buildings that we built for them, people by hand are ripping the concrete
No, that
off.
wasn't. We didn't build it for them. That was Chinese building,
Oh, okay.
and they've been using air injection into their concrete
Yeah,
to get it to be fluffy.
Yep.
And yeah,
So essentially,
They
make it
can
look
use-
more than it actually is.
well, yeah, they
Yeah.
can
So they can
use
use
less
less.
material to do the same
Right.
job, but it's fragile. It dissolves
'Cause-
and falls apart within 5 years.
Wow.
Right.
Well, regular concrete, that was one of the things that was so hard about Iraq was their buildings are made out of either concrete, a mix of it, or even those little mud and grass huts, because you got mud and grass huts that have been there for decades.
Yeah.
Because of
If
how
you do it the
resilient
correct
it is.
mix, they last forever.
But like when Uday and Kusei made their last stand, they had to fucking fire a javelin into it because they were starting to go black on small arms ammo. 50 cal wasn't doing the job.
That's insane.
Who's stream
And
was we
50
talking-
cal does 50 cal destroys everything besides a boulder.
Yeah.
What whose stream was we talking to on last night about the way old houses used to be built? Was it you, Doc?
Yeah, it was your stream yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and me were talking about the way houses used to be built decades ago, and I was telling people when I was in that tornado in 2011 down here, the house that we were in was built in 1950. Now they must have changed the building code sometimes between the 50s and 60s.
Yes, they
So
did actually.
That house had true 2x6 timbers in it, and the walls were built out of the same material. And those walls and that roof was holding up 4 huge oak trees interlocked on top of it when that tornado came through. But modern houses, you'd have nothing but a slab left.
Pancake.
Well,
and it all gets blown away.
There's a lot of reasons for that, actually. There's no virgin forest anymore, so all the the pine and Douglas fir that you get from like Lowe's or Home Depot and all this stuff, or even your just straight up lumber mills, they're all cut and milled when the trees are very young, because they're all it's all softwood too. We don't use hardwood in the building industry anymore because it takes so damn long.
Well, that's where I was going to kind of stop you. That's where I was going to kind of stop you there, because you said virgin forest, and I think what you mean to say is old growth forest.
Old growth.
Yeah.
Old growth forests are the ones that have the wood that actually lasts the longest.
Yeah.
So Unhinged Rancher has a new project where he's restoring old farmhouses. We're talking 100-year-old homes.
Thing is just burned down, dozed in, thrown away. Want the newest, nicest, modern of everything. Not me. I save everything. I try to save everything. And this house is one of those things.
That's an oak hardwood
I
floor.
cleaned.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's nice. I wish
6
I
of
had
those big
that
dump
instead of
trailers.
playing it.
Original windows too.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to tell you right
Trash
now.
out of here.
or those original windows are aesthetic only. They're fucking
Yeah, they are
worthless.
trash.
They're worthless.
Oh yeah.
Single
Oh.
pane, wood sash, and if
Yep.
you're not redoing the what do they call the
ceiling?
this? Well, no, the
sill?
putty that you put on them. What the hell do they call it?
I know what you're
Glazing?
talking about,
The
the
frame?
The
glazing.
glazing. If you're not
Oh.
redoing your glazing periodically, they're garbage. They're terrible.
Yep, the paint will fall out.
Well,
Yeah.
with wood of any kind, if it's exposed to the outdoor elements, it's got to have a varnish or a veneer on it.
Right.
Yep.
Just some sort of
And it's
protective
got to be
coating.
redone periodically. It just doesn't last.
Basically, a sealant from the outside. Basically, what you would put on decks or
right.
The best thing I've found, if you're, like it's not clear or anything, but if you want to, you don't care about color. It's what is it? It's one of the Karnak products. It's a damp proofing material. It's not made for specifically that, but I found that if you just brush it on like you would on, because you got to seal concrete and stuff too. That's typically what it's used for, and you brush it on like wood and stuff, and it's an asphalt product, so it'll take some time to cure, even though it's cold. You don't have to heat it up or anything, but you brush it on 2 or 3 coats of that, it'll soak into the wood and it will keep it from rotting out. But what I would suggest you do prior to that is that you would coat the wood with something that penetrates it, like a linseed oil or what's the other one?
Diesel and used engine oil and or paraffin wax.
Yeah,
something that could soak in there and kill off the mold and the bacteria.
What was
you guys have just created an hazmat situation with the EPA.
Yeah.
I never said it. That wasn't part of the process.
Wow.
What was it in fence posts and telephone poles many years ago?
Creosote.
What was it?
Creosote.
Coal
oil.
Think of.
It's also known as coal oil.
Yep.
Coal oil.
On top of that, so what you're getting at is some people would use the creosote and soak the posts in them, but the people that were in the know will actually take either black walnut or what's that thorny tree? I can't think of the name of it right now.
Hawthorn?
I think that's it. They don't fucking rot, dude.
No, they don't. Ironwood's the same way. They call it ironwood for a reason.
Ironwood takes too long to grow.
Yeah, well, and you're only going to find it out in the frickin' desert anyway,
right.
in Montana and Idaho and certain areas of
Idaho?
other states.
Idaho.
No, Idaho. What you're supposed to tell them? Oh, really? Well, I had a pimp. Get out, get to work, bitch. Used to hear that shit all the time. Go fuck yourself. Anyway.
Yo, Adrian.
Yo, Adrian.
Then we got Yo, John.
Yo, Adrian.
God, those movies got so tragic. I couldn't stand watching the later ones.
Also, something
seen
in the
the first
woodworking
one.
industry that people may not know is that when you build any kind of a structure out of wood, that wood moves.
Mm-hmm.
That wood is actually still breathing and moves. So anytime you build cabinet doors or cabinet boxes or wood frame doors or whatever, you got to build when you set the panels and stuff inside your door casings or whatever, your cabinet box case, you got to allow so much room on each side.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because it will sag, it'll absorb moisture. The wood's already dead. I mean, the cells are dead. But,
right. But it will absorb and contract and react to temperature.
Like anything
I deal
else.
with it all the time in this house.
If you build anything with zero tolerance in that stuff, you will have cabinet doors breaking, busting, doors cracking,
buckling.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, you can't do that. No, I deal with it all the time. I've got a house that was built in 51 or 52. And
I was astonished by how much spacing needed for a deck, like between boards. Of how
they
much
do
that
that
wood
for
will
a
swell.
reason.
Yeah.
Good. It's not just to drain off the rain and shit. It's other reasons.
To accommodate the swelling.
If you're
the
building
wood expands.
if you're building what we call a raised panel door in the cabinet industry, you typically allow for what is it, a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch on each side to allow that thing to contrast and expand and move around and breathe and all that.
Well, that's why the panels on a interior door are not nailed in. They're actually in a slot that floats.
Right. So when we build cabinet doors, if the customer wants raised panel, which is a thing of the past, actually, that's not even popular anymore. Everybody likes that surface, them doors surface where you cut a groove out in the panel.
I love raised panels. I think they look good.
Stupid. Yeah, it is. It's beautiful when done correctly.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous work.
Especially when you put an arch at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And then you stain it. Oh man, done plenty.
Yeah,
of
the
those.
old craftsman style shit. Oh God, I love that stuff.
Oh yeah, we do that. We've got machines in there right now set up to do that with the knives and everything on the planer and the not the planer, the shaper and the all that stuff. You got to buy specific knives on that shaper that cuts the wood and cuts grooves down the side of it.
I didn't know you guys use shaper in the woodworking industry.
Oh shit, yeah.
All it is a machine with a motor up under a spindle bit. Kind of like you got a drill sitting with the bit sticking straight up.
It's a router.
Yeah. Technically, it's just an oversized router machine. And
okay. Then I'm thinking of the machinist shaper.
Have you
the old timey?
Well, it works very similarly to a shaper in the machining industry.
Have you ever
I'm thinking of the one that does the reciprocating motion.
Have you ever seen router bits and how those metal blade pieces, those knives go on there, and it looks kind of like, what are those kids called? Fidget spinners, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's just a sharp-shaped blade that spins at so many RPMs, and when you stick that wood next to it,
I got a trim router. Yep.
There you go. Same thing. That's all it is. That's really what all it is. It's just a trim router. Kind of.
Yeah, they work very similar to those reciprocating shapers. The reason that they used the reciprocating shapers because they were driven by steam, so they only had one range of motion, so they would make it rotary. That's where you would get the reciprocating.
So when you take a board, now I have seen some guys in the cabinet industry take their saw blade and turn it down real low and then run the boards through it that way to get the groove cut in the middle. I don't recommend because that's a table saw.
Especially if you're running it against the grain, it's gonna rip it right out of your fucking hand, man.
Oh yeah,
bad day.
You'll just run it through there and then glue it all together when you get your raised panel in there, and then you run it back through with a different set of knives that's going to put arches around the edges of it. Same machine.
Yep.
And stain it. Sand it over.
Yeah, those are purpose built. When you're using a table saw to do that, you've got one range of direction. Yeah. And I've never trusted those dado stacks when they do those for cutting grooves. That just looks like this is fucking suicide, man.
We're set up to do cabinet stuff like you'd see back in the 70s and 80s and 90s
when they did it right.
Yeah, back when it was still real thick 3/4 inch.
Not this veneer shit over fucking fiberboard.
No,
fiberboard's an upgrade, isn't it?
It would be. Now it's all MDF.
Yeah.
But I was just fixing to say, now very recently MDF, HDF, all that started coming out, and that's real popular. Flake board, press board.
Shit, that's just fucking
board.
That's not even wood. That's just glue.
Right.
You're getting a board of glue.
The customers, though, on average, and I've dealt with them for so many years doing family business, the customers don't understand all that shit costs money. They don't understand that shit is cheap. It's not meant to last. You're going to be replacing it in about 10, 20 years when water gets in there.
If that.
Because most of the times when you install cabinets with that crap, especially where there's any pipes or plumbing coming out of the floor.
Yeah, they get wet, you get it ruined.
Yes.
God.
I have seen those cabinets swell. I was telling, was it you, Doc, yesterday?
Probably.
I have done tear out jobs with my family where I could take literally my hand and just bump these cabinets apart I didn't need no crowbar, didn't need no hammer. You just take
That
the
was-
palm of your hand and bump it, and you can bump the face frames off and the box.
That's the state of the cabinets I had in this camper that I'm living in back before we restored it. I say restored, refurbished it. Still living in this damn thing. Yeah, I already see the effects of the swelling and stuff on my countertops where it's all fiberboard MDF shit.
MDF is the world's worst.
Yeah.
Well, that shit is so fucking heavy. I don't get MDF.
It's like 80% glue.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna tell you, you guys ought to be in the cabinet industry when you got to go pick up about 20 sheets of that crap.
Oh,
and you
fuck
gotta
that.
offload it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and you got to offload.
Plywood's hard enough.
You got to offload 4x8 sheets, 3/4 inch a piece by hand. Stack it up. It'll test you. It'll test you manhood. Now, I'll tell you one worse. They've got 5x8 sheets that's even heavier that you got to you got to man, and they all 3/4 inch or 1/2 inch. There ain't no 1/4 inch. It's either 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch.
A lot of the
Do they do 3/4 inch or is it something? Don't they?
Yeah,
go down to like 8:30, not 8:30 seconds. What the fuck is it?
Talking about,
I don't know.
Well, guys, they use billboards in my business for our cabinets and stuff that go into the aircraft. The billboards, they just attach the cabinets to them so that they're rigid for shipping. But we've used 1-inch MDF for those billboards.
1 inch, yeah.
And those just the billboard weighs as much as our goddamn phenolic walled honeycomb panel cabinets.
Jesus.
And the 5-horse table saw up here in the shop will not bog down on even that 1-inch MDF.
Yeah, that stuff is stupid fucking heavy.
You will not bog down this table saw up here. 5-horse.
Well, the 5-horse, and it's probably a direct drive DC.
Probably.
It's an old 1980s Powermatic.
It's a direct drive DC.
Yeah,
you can't stop that shit. If you stop that, it'll blow up on you.
So basically, it's not belt driven, is what you're saying.
No, it's direct drive, man. Them fucking things are crazy, unforgiving.
If you end up stopping that thing, you got worse problems on your hands.
Oh, let me tell you something. It's stout as fuck. I stuck a 3/4 inch sheet of that MDF through it one time, and it popped up on me. The saw blade literally picked that whole 3/4 inch piece up and threw it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It threw it. The blade threw it, and it didn't stop spinning.
Nope. I believe it.
Probably fucked the blade up, though.
Oh, it'll chew some teeth up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look who came to join us.
Yeah, it looks like Jimmy Bones is here.
Yummy.
What's happening, boys?
What's going on?
So, we're fappening.
We're talking ludicrous shit about woodworking and crap like that.
We're talking about wood, your favorite subject.
S2, I have you ever used a radio alarm saw?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The kind that you pull back and forth like a
Yep.
You're pulling
and they're
it
usually set up on a miter system too, so you can get your miter cuts.
Yeah.
And then those actually they're fucking nice. They're really nice saws.
We've got one in there in the shop that's got like a pistol grip. And I've had wood pop on me before because I didn't have it up against the fence like I was supposed to.
Yeah.
And even that saw blade will kick on you and throw stuff at you. It popped me in the side and the feet. You got to be careful, man. I'm telling you.
You can't be fucking around with that shit, man.
Nope.
I still say the machine shop's more dangerous.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, but in different ways, even.
I would say that. I would say it's different, or it's dangerous in different ways.
I'm gonna tell you what else is dangerous. Besides that table saw, have you ever used an open face belt sander on a machine?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm talking about the kind of stuff, the belt that like sitting up sideways in front of you that you stick cabinet doors up against, and if you got one that's stout like we do from the 70s and 80s, that thing will toss wood out of your hand like. You better have
grab
a
it and chuck that shit across the shop into the ceiling. You name it.
Especially if you just
you give me this to work on.
Especially if you put a fresh, brand new grippy belt on it. You better hang on because that thing is spinning pretty fast and it's gonna toss it.
And depending on the grit of that, it'll really grab.
One whole side of that sander, the belt is exposed out to the elements, and the other side is encased. In case it snaps, it's got something to hit. But
right,
yeah, that blade. I mean that belt is what, about 4 or 6 inches tall, and it's like what, 2-3 foot wide, something like that.
Well, we've got the dual ones. We've got the 4-inch wide belt sander combo with a big 8-inch disc.
Yeah,
So the cheapy grizzly shit. Yeah, we got some of them, and them fuckers are scary too.
I've seen trim and flush trim routers come out of people's hands and grab them by the leg. And
yep, routers are some of the scariest fucking things you can ever deal with. By
That
the way,
and angle grinders.
Angle grinders
Angle
will get you
grinders, yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Especially if you got one with a quarter horse.
Oh yeah.
Or a
God.
half-inch
Now-
air hose.
Oh man, that thing. Oh, that's a beast. Ooh.
I'm gonna tell you how stupid my nephew is. He's got one of those portable table saws you carry on job sites. It's got legs under it, wheels. He runs that motherfucker without a fence guard on it and just cuts freehanded on it.
Oh,
He's
He's
done it
asking
before.
for.
yeah, I was
he's
about to say, that's asking for
Yes.
trouble, ain't it?
Yeah,
He's gonna be a new member of the Missing Parts Club here soon.
Yeah, he's going to be the guy that you go thumbs up to,
meow,
Yeah.
and he ain't got no fucking thumb.
Yep.
On the cat in the corner.
meow.
Yep, Cobby Cat making herself comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Scariest thing I've ever used is a brad nailer.
Oh yeah. Those
Oh, them
yeah.
brad, especially when it double shoots when you're shooting it at something into something, and it gets jammed up and double shoots 2 nails at one time.
Oh no.
Those are. Let me rephrase that. That's basically like a roofing nail gun.
yeah.
That thing's got so much psi that you can see steam and shit coming off the top of it when you shoot.
Well, them
Oh, yeah.
brad nailers are something, but when you get into the guys that are using those big fucking framing
That's
nailers,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
Oh,
That's what I'm
yeah.
talking
The
about.
3-inch nailers.
The big
Yeah.
ones, yeah, the big ones.
oh,
yeah.
yeah. You see, that's not a brad nailer. That's a fucking 45 caliber gun in your hand with a
Mm.
goddamn
Well, I'm
stick
talking-
penny nail,
The-
nail
I'm
in it.
talking about the roofing nails, the ones that shoots the roofing nails, the framing nailers.
Yeah.
Well, roofing nailer and a framing nailer are two different beasts, dude.
It is.
You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying,
You're talking about
Yeah.
order of magnitude.
Right,
Um,
but you know what I'm saying? The power of one that shoots the
Oh yeah.
nails.
Shit.
yeah.
Well, it's a fucking air compressor. I mean,
There
You're
you go.
running
100
wide open
PSI.
120, 140 PSI out of that
Yeah.
fucker.
It's
Yeah.
running so much pressure, it kicks pressurized, air and steam out of the top of it when you shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
I actually.
Yeah, Jimmy. Did you adopt that pussy that keeps coming by your apartment?
We used to
I haven't seen her here in a few days though, but she's still around.
we used to get in a nail gun fight in the shop and take a row of cheap nails and shoot
Yeah,
each other across the
crazy,
shop.
Sounds like an OSHA and Department of Labor violation. Finding
How did he
lady
lose
guys.
his eye?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what.
Raro.
I'm gonna tell you what. If you ever get somebody pissed off at you, take their jacket or take their wallet and nail gun it up against the wall.
Straight through the ID too.
Yes.
Void that sucker.
Hey, I've been popped in the hands, the back of the leg, the back of the ear. That shit hurts.
Yeah,
I'm
it
talking about
does.
the little bitty ones.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about the little bitty ones that like shoots 1/2 inch and like 3/4 inch that shoots
Quarter
in
inch
Well,
finish
finish nailers,
nails and
yeah.
shit like
Yeah, the
that.
little bitty,
That's the
yeah.
Brad nailers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just your typical nail gun, yeah.
You guys ever changed out shocks on a vehicle?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you know
No.
those grommets that are with them? Big grand fucking grommets?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Worked in a tire shop, and the guy I worked with is the meanest motherfucker I'd ever met in my life. He had a piece of tubing that fit them fuckers nice.
Oh
And-
no.
And we used a product called Sill Glide for brake pad dampening, noise dampening, and a few other things. You could use it to lubricate the slides for your brake calipers and shit like
It's
that.
essentially lube. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lube. It's a silicone lube.
Mm.
So what you do is you take one of those fucking
Giggity.
shock grommets, you wipe a little bit of that on there, and you stuff it in that fucking tube, and we were putting dents in the wall across the shop over a space of about 40 feet and 2 lanes, which were about 10 feet wide. So that was a good 50, 60 feet. And it was putting dents in the back wall. The tire guys would piss us off in the front end. I was in the front end shop, so we were doing the brakes and alignments and shit like that. And somebody'd piss him off, and he'd light one of them fuckers off with the air gun, because we had open air, 140 psi in that shop, and a lot of air. You never ran out of air. We had a huge reservoir out back for the tire machines. Holy shit!
I will not fool with shocks or springs on a vehicle. No,
it's not that bad.
Oh, those you just got to know what you're doing. But
yeah.
I've had a couple
it's like
of
a holy hand grenade if you drop it on the floor.
Yeah,
well, it depends. It depends, guys. So if you're working on like my F-250 and you want to change the front springs, yeah, that's fucking deadly. It's literally deadly.
Well, you just got to use the right equipment.
But you have to use the right stuff. Yes.
I love Ford, but that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen them design. Is where you have to take the whole cab off a vehicle just to change stuff.
Well, that's not all of them.
That's piss poor engineering on. Well, Chevy's just as bad about that.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Well, GM now
they all copy each other.
What was those real dangerous tires back in the day on the medium duty trucks?
Firestones, yep.
Them Dayton 5-star, the wheels that you have to be very careful, it'll kill you.
Yep, it's the split rims.
Split rims, yep.
Yeah.
Trust me, them fucking things, man. They're tough as fuck. You can't destroy them if you do them right. But man, those things are scary. I wouldn't do them. I refuse.
when you go to take the lug nut off and the wedge doesn't actually break free right away. Yeah. Not fun. Not fun.
And even when you got it in the cage, them fuckers will. Oh man, it's violent.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
It's violent. By the way, that picture on Twitter that you had sent about that trailer and how the fuck it had even made it into the shop.
Oh yeah.
When you took it apart, did it break in half?
No, it didn't actually.
Really?
What had happened was the inner bearing completely had a catastrophic failure. There was no cage whatsoever. The only part of the cage of the bearing that I pulled out was the fucking ring out of it.
Wow.
Oh wow.
The upper ring of it, and then I just pulled.
And you're talking a Timken tapered bearing,
yep.
Right? Tapered roller bearing, and that was all that was left was the upper end of the. Holy shit!
Yep, that was it.
Damn.
That was it. And I pulled everything apart, and I'm like, yeah, we might have to have the spindle doctor come take a look at this, because just to be on the safe side, might have to put a new spindle on it. But according to his thesis and whatnot, and his looking over it, it's going to be okay. I'll just need to clean everything up. But yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. That picture you showed with that crack around the housing was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, that was just the hubcap.
When did you do that, Jimmy?
This was 2 days ago.
Yeah, it was like last week.
It was 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yeah.
Show it.
I'm trying to find it.
Riggs, don't feel bad.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Oh,
I
was
looked at that and I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, how in the hell this trailer fucking made it in? It was bad.
I'm about an 18-wheeler trailer.
Yep.
Yes.
Like a
this is on a FedEx trailer.
Okay.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Drive van trailer, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, if Sean can find it, he'll pull it up and put it up, man. But yeah, it's
can't
like,
find a picture about a trailer. I do see a little video.
The drive van.
That would be the video.
Oh, let me.
If I remember right, FedEx uses those pup trailers, don't they?
They do on a lot of them.
Is this what you're talking about, Jimmy?
Yep.
Oh shit, that's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the crack in the fucking hub there.
That's just the hubcap.
Fucking hell!
What the hell?
And if you look real close at the end of the video, you'll see the wheel seal being pushed out. because of all of the shit. Luckily, I was able because
there it is.
Oh wow!
Because since it had such a catastrophic failure, the inner race of the inner bearing was still on the spindle. Luckily, I was able to get my cutoff wheel in there and cut a slit in it and pull it off.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Yeah, you cut the slit and then hit it with an air chisel.
That's what I was gonna say.
Split that fucker.
Yep.
You might as well just shatter it.
Yeah.
How fucked up is fucked up? Just fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the funny thing is, before this job, I had another job come in. Let's see, it was for a local school event bus and whatnot. So it's an MCI bus. Everything is all fucking. It's a pusher motor. It's a fucked up situation. Well, the gearbox that runs the fan for the engine and everything, it has a lot of fucking play in it. So they were like, oh, okay, well, it's all right. Well, the fan completely fucking destroyed the fan shroud in it. Like completely destroyed it.
Pretty much detonated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pulled the fan off, or well, I had to pull the CAC off of it, which was not fun. I drained the coolant in the radiator just in case I needed to pull the radiator to get the fan off. Thank God I didn't have to do that, because holy fuck. So I pulled the fan out, got that all ready to go, and I don't know what the miscommunication was between the service writer and the customer and whatnot. Apparently they thought it was like, 20 hours. Oh my fucking God, and this and that. And like, what, dude, I pulled everything off, pulled the fan shroud out because it was completely fucking scrapped. I put the new fan on, put everything back together. But oh my God, I fucking hate buses because the cage the CAC on this bus, it's mounted top to bottom. It's not mounted horizontal, it's vertical. Even with my fucking long ass arms, I could not get the fucking top mounting bolts on the inside started. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I've got all 6 of the outside ones. I got the main fucking bottom mounting bolt mounted, and I've got the bottom inside mounting bolts attached to the brackets and whatnot, because the CAC cage mounted to the radiator cage. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. It's only 3 bolts. It was a pain in the ass to get them off. I'm not gonna fucking be able to do that to get them fucking in there, because for the outside ones, I'd use like 6 different punches in order to pull the fucking cage down to get the bolt holes lined up. I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not doing that for the fucking inside ones. Yeah, it was bad. And the funny thing is, I can't remember who the hell it was. It was like one of their mechanics or whatever, like, oh, just don't even put the fan on. We'll bring it back. We'll put it on ourselves.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you're not going to make it to fucking Minutair without a fucking engine fan fucking pulling in cold air into your radiator before your fucking engine fucking overheats and shells.
Mm-hmm.
I love how people in the industry have no clue what stuff's supposed to do. I mean, that's insane, man.
Yeah, it happens all the time, man.
Yeah, there was another truck from from Camp Guernsey. I was doing some work on. I did a wheel seal on it and all this and that, and they were like, "Oh, okay, well, we'll check the wheel bearings and everything." Okay, I got everything all figured out and all that. Jacked it up, put it on jack stands, and I put my fucking pry bar underneath that fucking tire, and I fucking pried up to check the wheel bearings. The fucking the kingpins were moving a quarter of an inch. I was like, oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Put that on a slick road and find out what happens.
Is this bad?
It's really bad. Yeah, because your kingpins is what holds your tires in place.
Your kingpin is your camber. So your camber is your in and out inclination. Right. And when those go, your tire does this shit.
Right. They're sitting there wobbling around.
Yeah.
The death wobble, right?
Yeah, well, it makes a death wobble. That's what was taking out Jeeps because their suspension wasn't built right. Yeah. The old Ford twin I-beams, the radius arms, or whatever the hell they called that fucking thing. The grommet at the body would get worn out, and your whole fucking axle would do this.
Yep.
I mean, literally. I hit ice, and I didn't know mine were as bad as they were. I hit ice one time, and the whole fucking truck went, and I went,
wee.
Yeah, no.
So Tommy, what do you think about Dodge's new upper and lower A arms?
I haven't touched a vehicle in 20 years.
Well, let's just say the Geniuses and
what did they do? Did they put a double wishbone in a Dodge Ram?
The upper and lower A arms, which hold your fucking spring connection all together, are made of plastic.
Oh, great.
Brilliant.
Awesome. Carbon fiber impregnated plastic, I'm sure.
I don't even think it's carbon fiber plastic. I think it's just hardened plastic. And I'm like, yeah.
I'd heard some talk about that, but I hadn't looked into it at all because I won't buy a Dodge vehicle. I worked at a Dodge dealership for 6 months. Right out of tech. Right out of Wyotech, I worked at a Dodge dealership for 6 months. And I was so disgusted and pissed off at those fucking people that I just loaded up my toolbox one Saturday and went home.
Oh yeah.
Well, they always gave me the shittiest jobs because I was the new guy, the low guy on the totem pole, right? So they gave me the shittiest fucking jobs. And then they were always pissed off at me when I took too long. And it's like, why are you guys pissed off at me? I'm the one that can't make fucking rate. I'm the one starving to death. And you're pissed off at me because I'm taking too long? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Been there. Yeah. So glad I got out of that. I was in electrical in that exact same position. I haven't, wasn't able to make enough hours and stuff to be able to get into an apprenticeship at that point. And eventually I just got, sick and tired of dealing with their crap. And I just went to a different career altogether.
Well, what kind of electrical are you talking about? Commercial?
It was commercial, and I think they did some industrial.
Okay, well, you just had a bad, that they fucked you.
Yeah,
That's so
that company,
stupid.
yeah.
Because they need apprentices, and they could have made your job so fucking easy. Go ahead, Outlaw.
You guys ready for a little woodworking machine?
Oh God, is that what this is?
Shaped?
There you go. How about that for a radio alarm?
Oh yeah, it's
how about that for a radio alarm saw?
Yeah, my granddad had one that looked like that.
Look at that pistol grip shifter.
Oh yeah.
Hey, pistol grip works.
Stick your wiener on that bench.
I've had shit kick off that blade. I've had shit kick off that blade right there and scare the fuck out of me, man.
Oh yeah.
That saw right. Well, you see how big the motor is next to the saw blade.
Yeah, you hit a knot with
Here's
that.
the
man.
old school planer.
Some crazy shit. Oh yeah, those planers scared the fuck out of me.
I think my grandfather had that planer.
There you go.
Was that got the knife on the bottom or the top?
There you go. You stick a piece of wood in there, and if you want to narrow it down,
it looks like it's only the bottom.
Is it just
right
on the bottom?
Here.
Yeah, the ones that have got them on the top and the bottom, those are the ones that really scare the fuck out of me.
Oh yeah,
right.
And that's the sound they make when you start running the wood into them.
Oh yeah, that's shit.
Yeah, you gotta whir and then whoa.
Oh, it's loud.
My grandfather was a woodworker and stuff. Well, I mean, he did it as a hobby, but I was terrified every time that he would go in there and start up the planer. That thing scared the living shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
It was only the planer, like the lathe and everything else. It didn't bother me.
Have you ever used a crown molding planer? that just runs crown molding, like the boards of crown molding through.
It's got the
knives
router
on
bed
top
in
and
it.
bottom
Yeah.
of the thing.
Mm-hmm. Those fucking things
No, it's
are
got
wild.
literal planer knives like this. But
Oh,
it's
is
got
it?
shaper knives?
So it's not a router blade
that
type
thing literally-
situation?
Yeah, it's got the knives like that shaper machine does, but when you stick a board through there and it starts running your crown mold detail, it sounds just like that thing's chewing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
It's freaky. Here you go. Here's your
is
saw
pretty
blade.
good.
Your table saw
That
right
reminds
here.
me of my granddad's old fucking table saw.
Hey,
no
look.
guards anywhere.
That looks
Powermatic.
exactly like my granddad's old table saw.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was a
Powermatic.
5-horse
That's an
head
old
on his.
Powermatic. And
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
at least a half horse.
that's an old
Oh, the one my
That's an
granddad
old
had a
Powermatic
5-horse
and,
on it.
Yeah.
It was fucking nuts,
that's it.
man.
That's what this has got on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
This thing right
Yeah,
here.
his was an old
that
Craftsman.
blade's
It might have
you
been a
closer
1
look at that
or
blade.
3 horse.
Yeah. Well, you see a lot of half-horse, 1-horse, 2-horse in those, depending on the
Yeah.
size of the blade.
I think that's
If you're
Right.
running an 8-inch blade, a lot of times they
I
were
can't-
running better than a horse.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think that
it's
thing's
been-
like from the 80s. I think that's like the early to mid 80s table saw.
It
Mhm.
looks
If I'm
like
not
it.
mistaken.
That
Yeah, it
was
looks
before
like
they
the
started
ones
fucking
that,
them up with all the guards and shit.
Yeah, that
It
stupid.
looks like the one I had in shop class when I was in middle school.
That
Mhm.
one where if it detects like anything, like it has the same conductivity as skin, it'll
Oh yeah, the
fucking
meat
destroy the
stopper
blade.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bury the blade in aluminum.
This machine right here, you stick your whole face frames in there, cabinet doors, whatever you're gonna stick in there, and there's a big gigantic sander belt behind this door right here, and it sands it down, basically doing like what this does, except it sands it down smoother where you can paint it and stain it and stuff.
Yeah, if you didn't tell me, I would have thought that
Well,
was
we
just
got
a
the
larger
tools in
version of
there,
the way of that planer.
No, that's a sander. What do they call
Oh,
it?
that
Finishing
planer.
sander.
Wide
Hey,
belt sander, yeah.
Hey, speaking of death wobble, Sean, pull me up.
Oh.
Are you ready?
What you got?
Oh.
Are you ready?
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I think I've seen this clip.
150.
150 miles an hour, man. Oh shit!
Bad,
yeah.
right?
Is this bad? Is this bad? You would think it'd be over by now.
and he doesn't look to be slowing down.
I was gonna say that.
What's making it? What is making it wobble like that? The wheel get out of alignment or something?
So a lot of different things cause those. Some of it is caused from when riders will do a wheelie and they'll set their wheel down crooked. That's not what happened there. What happened there, it was probably a wear and tear issue.
But
And
it seemed to stop by the end of the video.
well, and or you've got what you don't know is that type of bike, the rake on it is a lot steeper than say like your old the old 60s bikes where the rake is like really shallow, is sticking out really far. Well, it's the exact opposite of that. It's really almost vertical. And because of that near vertical rake, it's super twitchy. And it makes it carve corners a lot quicker, but it's also highly unstable.
It's a caster issue at that point, but you're on two wheels, which affects you the same way, but it's different when you're talking about 4 wheels. Caster will do the same thing on a 4-wheel vehicle. It'll cause weird fucking death shit going on.
What's the deal with Jeeps? I mean, is it because they sit up way too high, or what's?
No, the deal with the Jeeps was they had I think it was 80s and 90s, the death wobble, whatever they wanted to call it. The suspension bushings would get worn, and it'd cause a harmonic to happen. And if you guys know anything about harmonics,
oh yeah,
it creates a vibration, which is the harmonic, and it's
Is that a
perfectly
harmonic
pitched.
or a resonance?
Well, it's a harmonic that turns into a resonance, and
Oh.
it fucking refills it, or what do they call it? It feeds on itself. It creates
Feedback
a
loop.
worse and it's a feedback
Yeah.
loop. Makes it
Yeah.
worse and worse and worse. So what
Mhm.
was happening is at certain speeds, if you had a tire that was slightly out of balance, big wide tires were a really big cause of it because it would wear the suspension faster. But it was the way the suspension hooked to the body would cause a wobble,
Yeah.
and the whole fucking front end would just start doing weird shit. I mean, it was lunging forward and washing side to side at the same time, and it was like a fucking out of balance washing machine, really.
It
Jimmy?
sounds like what happens when you take a Humvee over 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's
Jimmy?
the same problem. Yeah.
Jimmy, I'm sure you've dealt with this before. Have you guys ever been in a vehicle when the what is it? The bearings in the front end goes out,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
start getting a wheel wobbling at high speeds in
Mhm.
the front.
It worked the same way, and it causes a harmonic feedback that just.
Me and my nephew were in a 2011 Chevy Express 2500 work van.
Is this the one that
And
was all rusted out?
no,
Oh, okay.
that was a bread truck. No,
Oh,
this was like a 2011 Express, like 2500, the work vans.
Okay.
The right front wheel bearing had went out. It was worn, beat all to pieces. You could see it shaking when he drove it. When we got up to high speed on the interstate, about 90, 100, that thing started shaking violently.
Mm-hmm.
When you get it up to a certain speed, it would start shaking violently. And then if you let off of it, it would go back to normal. But yeah, he would sit there and get it up to high speed, and that thing would just sit there, and the whole truck was like he's about to see a wheel come flying off at like 80 miles an hour.
Well, usually the spindle cracks and breaks, and then tire goes.
This was a front wheel too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, gents. I think we are gonna cut the YouTube feed and go over to Rumble because Calliope's a little upset that we're not being as dramatic. She wants some drama, so
does she?
Okay. Let me
Let's
get a
get
few
over
more.
to
Let me
Rumble.
get a few more beers
Yeah,
in me and bring up some politics, and we'll get dramatic.
Dramatic that way.
So Sean, first thing we got to show once we go to Rumble is that Heather Lynn or Heather O.
I'll bring it up.
Yeah, let's do that right after we go to Rumble.
Heather Lynn.
So if you
No, it's Heather O.
For those that are still in the chat, there is the Rumble link, and I have updated the description to have the Rumble link as well, in case anybody is watching this on the VOD. Come join us on the Rumble side. It is a lot more funner there. We have the ability to let loose that YouTube won't allow us to do.
Yep, YouTube is asshole.
Asshole.
YouTube is asshole.
So, do we want to take out with a cutaway, or do we just want to do it live?
Do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Fuck it.
The people have spoken.